So you have a show that is changing perspectives and showing us something different. What is it about and where can we watch it?
Oh my gosh, Kayla, this show is incredible. Challenge to Change is a show that God gave me literally over the summer, and He just dropped it in my spirit to come out with a show that really kind of gives a really fresh insight and perspective on some amazing, amazing testimonies. You know, people go through so many things in life. This show is just one of those shows, Challenge to Change. How do you overcome challenges, and how does God lead you to triumph? So this show is amazing. We have some powerful testimonies that will really get you jump started in your life to feel hopeful and inspired and feel that you are, in a place where you can receive all that God has for you. This is the show to really ignite and inspire.
What is something that you can say is one of the hardest challenges you've overcome?
One of the hardships that I had to overcome in my life was really dealing with the spirit of rejection. I actually went through my life for years, not even realizing that I was battling the spirit of rejection. It took literally my pastor, Pastor Robin of Reboth Prayer House Ministries. She sat me down one day and she just said, Ebony, I really see that, there's an area that God really wants to strengthen you and bring you, to victory in. And I'm like, what? Of course we all have challenges, but I really couldn't think of anything off the top. And she said, yeah, the spirit of rejection. You've dealt with rejection for a lot of your years growing up, even from your childhood to your adulthood. And this is something that God really wants to give you victory in. And honestly, the spirit of rejection was one of them. I had to really be honest, first and foremost with myself and of course with God. And then I had to go before the Lord and ask him to give me strength over it. And of course that even came with going to some of those individuals that I felt, I had been inflicted upon and felt that feeling from just things from my childhood and so many other things. And I had to go to those individuals. And once I did that and I really gave it to God and started praying, I was able to really walk in freedom and get delivered from it.
With this show, we can watch it on YouTube, but what
Yes.
else can we know about your guests and things like that that you are willing to tell us right now?
Absolutely. So, Challenge to Change, we have an amazing, amazing first episode, which you can watch right now at challengetochangeshow.com. Also on our YouTube, Challenge to Change Show TV. You can check it out right there. We have our first guest is Prophetess Sophia Ruffin. She's an amazing prophet to the nations, has an amazing, incredible, life transforming testimony that she shares with us on the show alongside her husband, Tommy Wilson. And I mean, the story is so powerful. It's a story of love, power, redemption, and restoration. So yeah, Sophia Ruffin was our first guest with her husband, and I actually had the opportunity to interview them 24 hours before their wedding, and they just shared so much, both of them individually, their own stories of how God radically transformed and gave them a new hope and a new being in their lives.